Yeah, my influences would be, definitely, well, obviously Randy Rhoads, obviously Father Van Halen, John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, Frank Marino, I love Frank, Ramen Trower, and obviously Hendrix, then, Albert Lee, country pickers and stuff like that, bluegrass guys and everything like that are some of the most amazing players on the planet. All the most insane jazz players too, you know what I mean? One of my students I was giving guitar lessons to he just had like a little Fender Mustang, and he plugged into my Marshall. I had a blues breaker then, or a combo. I just had a Marshall combo, and then just plugged into my combo. Just hit an A chord, a G chord, anything like that. Could have been Highway to Hell or something like that, you know what I mean? AC/DC or whatever. I mean, his guitar was like 10 times louder than mine. The clarity was amazing. It was just like, I couldn't believe it, you know what I mean? Because the guitar, with the little Fender Mustang that he had, I mean, it was like, my Les Paul had a ton more wood floating around on it, I couldn't believe how loud it was. I was just like, what are those black pickups in that thing? He goes, oh, these are EMG pickups. And he showed me in the back, he goes, yeah, you gotta put a battery in your guitar. And I was like, you gotta put a battery in your guitar, And he goes, oh yeah. He was like, I guess they're called active pickups or something like that. I go, oh, I was like, whatever. I mean, the guitar sounds great. Yeah, so ever since then, that's the only pickups I use, when I'm playing live, whenever I'm recording everything, What do I like best about EMGs? It's just the spectrum of sound, the clarity, the punch, and nothing gets muddy. Like you said, and the fidelity of sound, just from all the way from the bottom to the highs, and it just has everything, the whole spectrum of sound. Everything's just crystal clear. With electric guitars, because I question it a lot of times, because it's just like, it's not like you have an acoustic instrument where, you can really tell the difference between, brighter woods and things like that. Like ebony's a really hard wood, and it's a brighter wood than, say, rosewood, which is darker and stuff like that. So, with different guitars, they definitely have different sounds. Like, you take a, strap body and stick a humbucker in it, it's going to have more top end than a Les Paul, per se, you know what I mean? Yeah, the pickups definitely, without a doubt, have a ton to do with the sound. It goes right back to that example I told you, the kid who had a little Fender Jaguar, and here I am with a big old beefy Les Paul, and his guitar sounded a trillion times fatter and huger than my Les Paul, so, and then once I threw the EMGs in my Les Paul, I was just like, oh my God, it was like night and day.